You may be in a toxic relationship, but not able to identify it. There are always red flags. Some see it sooner, but some can't identify it. In this video, we will see what things are considered as red flags. Are you the one having red flags? Let's explore them. Lack of communication. Effective communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. When open, honest dialogue is absent, it can be a significant red flag. Communication breakdowns often start small, like avoiding uncomfortable topics or dismissing your partner's concerns. However, over time, this can create misunderstandings and unresolved conflicts that build up into larger issues. Without healthy communication, it becomes increasingly difficult to connect on an emotional level, leading to feelings of isolation and disconnection. If you find that your partner frequently shuts down during discussions or avoids talking about important matters, it may indicate a deeper problem that needs to be addressed. Relationships thrive on transparency, so consistent communication issues are not something to ignore. Controlling behavior. One of the most concerning red flags in a relationship is controlling behavior. At first, it might seem harmless or even caring when your partner wants to know where you are or who you're with. However, this behavior can quickly escalate into something more dangerous, where your partner starts dictating your choices, how you dress, who you spend time with, or even what you think. This level of control is not about love or concern. It's about exerting power over you. A healthy relationship should allow both partners to feel free to be themselves, without fear of domination or manipulation. If you notice that your partner is trying to control different aspects of your life, it's a serious red flag that the relationship may be unhealthy. Disrespect. Respect is a fundamental building block of any healthy relationship. When it's missing, everything else begins to fall apart. Disrespect can show up in various ways, such as constant criticism, belittling remarks, ignoring your opinions, or dismissing your feelings. This behavior can slowly erode your self-esteem, leaving you feeling unappreciated and undervalued. In a balanced relationship, both partners treat each other as equals, with mutual respect and consideration. Without respect, there is no foundation for a healthy relationship to grow. If you frequently feel disrespected or belittled by your partner, it's a glaring red flag that should not be overlooked. Long-term disrespect can cause lasting emotional damage, so addressing it early is crucial. Jealousy and possessiveness. A small amount of jealousy can be normal in relationships. It can even be a sign that your partner values the relationship. However, when jealousy becomes excessive and possessive, it turns into a red flag. Constant accusations, mistrust, and obsessive checking in can indicate that your partner is struggling with deep insecurities. This possessiveness can suffocate the relationship, making you feel trapped and unable to breathe. Healthy relationships are built on trust, mutual respect, and the freedom to be independent while being committed to one another. If your partner's jealousy is causing constant tension, it's important to address the issue before it grows into something more toxic and damaging. Emotional or physical abuse. Abuse, whether it is emotional, physical, or verbal, is one of the most serious red flags in any relationship. Emotional abuse may manifest through manipulation, gaslighting, or making you feel guilty for things beyond your control. Physical abuse, on the other hand, includes any form of violence, intimidation, or the threat of harm. Abuse in any form is never acceptable, and recognizing the signs early is critical for your well-being. Abusive relationships can have long-term effects on your mental and physical health, and it's essential to understand that no one deserves to be treated this way. If you recognize any signs of abuse in your relationship, seeking help and finding a way to exit the relationship safely is vital. Lack of support. Support from your partner is essential in maintaining a healthy and happy relationship. A supportive partner encourages your growth, celebrates your successes, and stands by you through difficult times. However, if your partner regularly dismisses your dreams, belittles your efforts, or remains indifferent to your struggles, it's a clear indication that something is wrong. Relationships should be about mutual support and lifting each other up. when support is one-sided or absent altogether. It creates an imbalance that can lead to resentment, dissatisfaction, and ultimately, the breakdown of the relationship. If you feel like your partner isn't your biggest cheerleader or doesn't seem to care about your aspirations, it may be time to reevaluate the dynamics of your relationship. Unresolved past issues. A relationship can't truly thrive if one or both partners are still clinging to unresolved issues from the past. These could be lingering attachments to ex-partners, unresolved traumas, or emotional baggage that hasn't been fully dealt with. When these past issues aren't addressed, they have a way of creeping into your current relationship, causing distance, insecurity, and distrust. It's essential for both partners to work through their past experiences and come to terms with them before fully committing to a new relationship. If unresolved past issues continue to interfere with your current connection, it's a red flag that must be addressed. Holding on to the past prevents you from fully embracing the present and moving forward in a healthy, balanced way. Dishonesty and secrecy. Trust is the bedrock of any healthy relationship, and dishonesty can quickly erode that foundation. Lies, secrecy, and deceit can destroy the trust between partners, leading to feelings of suspicion, anxiety, and betrayal. Whether your partner is lying about significant issues like finances or seemingly minor things like who they were with, dishonesty creates a barrier that can be difficult to overcome. Without trust, a relationship cannot flourish. If you find that your partner is consistently dishonest or secretive, it's a clear sign that they are not fully committed to building a transparent and trustworthy relationship. Trust takes years to build, but it can be shattered in an instant. If dishonesty becomes a recurring pattern, it may be time to reassess the relationship and consider whether it's worth continuing. Unwillingness to compromise. Compromise is a crucial element of any healthy relationship. No two people are exactly alike, and differences in opinions, habits, and preferences are inevitable. However, a red flag arises when one partner is consistently unwilling to compromise or ready to listen. This can make you feel like your needs and desires are unimportant, leading to frustration, resentment, and emotional distance. In a healthy relationship, both partners should be willing to make compromises and find solutions that work for both parties. If your partner refuses to compromise and insists on always getting their way, it's a sign of selfishness and a lack of respect for your needs. Relationships are about give and take, and an unwillingness to compromise can lead to serious issues down the road. Emotional distance. Emotional connection is what binds relationships together, and when one partner becomes emotionally distant, it can be a sign of underlying problems. Emotional distance might manifest as your partner being withdrawn, uninterested in spending time with you, or avoiding deep, meaningful conversations. This distance can leave you feeling lonely, even when you're physically together. Over time, a lack of emotional connection can create a rift that becomes increasingly difficult to handle. If you notice that your partner is becoming emotionally distant, it's important to have an open conversation to understand the root cause of the issue. Addressing emotional distance early on can prevent it from widening the gap between you and your partner. Because if it gets wider, it will be difficult for you to solve it. Stay aware and protect yourself. Relationships are meant to be a source of joy, support, and growth. However, when red flags like these are present, it's crucial to address them before they lead to emotional damage and long-term unhappiness. Ignoring these signs can result in deeper problems that may be more difficult to resolve later on. By being aware of these red flags and taking action, you can protect yourself and ensure that your relationships are healthy, fulfilling, and built on a foundation of trust, respect, and mutual support. That's all for today's video. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe for more content on building healthy relationships, personal growth, and navigating life's challenges. And don't forget to share this video with someone who might find it helpful.